Hi everyone, hope you're having a great week. I thought I'd do a video on designing vaulted ceilings in h2x for your heat loss designs. To start, it's important to know when you actually need to draw a ceiling in h2x. So the only time you'll ever have to draw a roof line like ceiling profile is when you have a situation like this. It's where there is an added volume above the box shape of your room. And what I mean by that is if we go into our vaulted ceiling, we draw one like this, we go into the settings and choose any of them. See here, this yellow part would be the box shape of your room, and then the white part is the added volume and surface areas, what is made up by the vaulted ceiling shape. It's only necessary to draw these when you have that added volume onto a room. So if we go to Google, if we have something like this or like this, anything that doesn't have that flat, just a flat ceiling, basically, anything that doesn't have a flat ceiling. So if we go back in, that would be like this, and not like this where it's kind of capped off square to the room height that you set in your settings. When you draw a heat loss room in h2x, you can set in the default settings, and you can also change individually per room the room height, and that would be this height to the top of the box room. Without adding a vaulted ceiling, if we go to the level above, that will basically give a shaded area like this, and that will take it as a flat ceiling from that point, that 2.5 meters. If you go ahead and draw a vaulted ceiling shape, it will ask you a couple of things. It'll ask you the additional ridge height for this shed roof here, so 1.7 meters. So that'll add 1.7 meters and create that prism shape there atop the shape below, the cuboid shape, giving you your volume and then all of your external wall surfaces. If you have a situation like this where you have a loft room, you're going to want to take the cuboid shape below for the room height. That height, if you see what I mean, say the start of the vault was quite low down, that would be the height of the box shape of your room. So here you can see it's 1.1 meters on there. And then if we go to the level above, we've drawn this side to be a shed roof, to account for that slope inside, adding 1.4, giving us the total room height of 2.5 meters. And then for this part, to add another cuboid to fill in on the other side, we've just set that to be 2.4 and 2.4, just essentially adding another cuboid above the one below. And then that together creates this shape. So we have triangle prism shape there, the cuboid shape there, and then the cuboid shape on the bottom, and they tally together to give us this room volume. I'll just show it in the results view. Room volume, that room volume, and this heat loss figure. An important thing to watch out for when you're doing these kind of designs are like little soffits like these, what might be running down the slope pitch side of your roof. So it's important when you're designing to account for them. So if I copy that over here, bring that over this one, and we'll look into it. If we go back to the ground floor and look at the difference there, so it's about 900 mil that way. We'll have to move our vaulted ceiling shape 900 mil over to be accurate. So we're starting at 2.4, 900 mil, we want 1.5. But one thing we have to do now, because we've moved that over, we haven't just got a shed going to the room height below. We've actually got a raised shed now which goes 900 mil up that way, or 0.89 up that way. So if we go to this now, change this from a shed to a raised shed. we've got height 1 wants to be 0.89. So num lock was off, 0.89. And then this one wants to be the 1.4 as it was before. And then we can copy this with the, it should be 1.4, not 2.4, to give the overall ceiling height of 2.5 with the 1.1. Yeah, that's right. So we can copy that now. Get over to this side. So that would be how to model those two rooms differently, as it is a little bit of a different design scenario. You might have noticed on the sketches, this one is a bit deeper. For the actual calculation I've done, I've kept them the same height, so really this should be about here. But as for that kind of situation where you have that added soffit, it's usually to account for like a bifold door maybe, or a doorway going through it. Maybe it's just not a corner of a room, which has just been boxed off because it goes down, for putting like furniture against or something like that. Okay, guys, I hope that's been helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and if any of you guys are going to the install show next week, I'll be there. So if you want to come and say hello, that'd be great. Nice one. I'll see you later.